It was not easy being a pastor daughter and being raised with 5 boys, being, the only girl. I just felt like my voice was silent a little bit. I didn't really have my own identity. And again, being that my mother was a pastor, and I just felt very sheltered. As a stay-at-home mom, I suffered in silence a lot. Again, voice, really didn't have a voice, didn't have a say that much. It was just a lot of things. My husband worked a lot of hours, and I became very bitter, very angry, upset with life, of the way things were going. We argued a lot. It was not good. I'm going to my salon every day. I'm doing hair every day. I'm helping these clients, but I feel like there's more that God wants me to do. And that's when he showed me, my pastor, about how to create a nonprofit.
We go through life not knowing what others are going through. We walk by them daily, not able to fathom the depths of the struggle they face. I am Tamara Gordon, and this is Tea with My Sweet Gratitude, a safe space where I'll be having unfiltered conversation with ordinary people with incredible stories and life experiences. Not only will I be speaking with others while they share their story, I am privileged to share my remarkable story of motherhood, wrongful imprisonment, and the wisdom I've gained and the journey to self-love. So stay tuned to this channel and let today's conversation begin. Sweet gratitude shining down on me. Welcome to Tea with My Sweet Gratitude. I'm your host, Tamara Gordon. And today I have the privilege of sitting here with a phenomenal woman of God. And today we're going to dive into her story and her ministry and the impact that she's making on this world full of broken ladies. Today I have the privilege of sitting here across from Miss Tanisha. I'll have her introduce herself and tell you a little bit about her. So Tanisha, welcome to Tea with My Sweet Gratitude.
Thank
you. You look so beautiful.
You do too. Thank you so much. I love the setup here. It's gorgeous.
Thank you. It's been a while. Busy bees.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to have you here today. So tell my viewers a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Tanisha Akinloye. I am the founder and CEO of Empowering Through Beauty. It is an organization where we empower women to feel beautiful and to know who they are and who God created them to be. But we don't only just help women, but we also help men and children as well upon requests. And we love what we do of helping people understand their God-given beauty that He put in all of us.
Thank you so much. Before we dive into your powerful story, I want to ask you a question. Tell me something about your childhood that impacts your journey today.
I would have to say my mother. My mother meant the world to me, and I always say that I would not be doing the work that I'm doing today if it was not for my mom. She was a pastor, a wife, a mother of 6 children, and while we were all in school, she decided to go back and get her degree at Shaw University. So she inspired me, she impacted me. It was not easy being a pastor daughter and being raised with 5 boys, being, the only girl. Yeah, my mother used to call me the cream of the crop, and I still feel that way. So that's something I remember of my childhood. But I have to say, I felt like many times my voice was silent. I really didn't get to know who I truly was because I somewhat allowed my brothers, because they were boys, they knew everything and thought they knew everything to be honest with you. I just felt like my voice was silent a little bit. I didn't really have my own identity. And again, being that my mother was a pastor, and I just felt very sheltered. Yeah. And looking back today, it was good, but then sometimes I can see the bad in some of it too. But it all turned out for the glory of God and to give Him the glory, and I found a lot of joy in it now looking back. Yeah.
You said sometimes it didn't always seem like that. So talk a little bit more about being a pastor's daughter and the only daughter of 5 brothers.
Yeah, 5 brothers. Yeah.
How do you think that impact you to grow up sheltered and somewhat in a cocoon?
I just resigned. Like I just let whatever they say, that was the way it was going to go. I really didn't have a voice. I didn't have a say in things I wanted to do because they were sheltering me. They were protecting me, making sure that I was not harmed or hurt. In the moment, I didn't see it that way, but looking back, I do appreciate it. Because I see a lot of people that I grew up with and I see the conditions of their lives. And I'm so grateful for my parents and my brothers for looking out for me because I think I probably would have ended up in the same way. But at the same time, it's just that they didn't know how to help me navigate my voice. And they didn't know that, hey, like that was something that I needed to like say things that I like or didn't like. They didn't know. They didn't know what they didn't know, even my parents. So all they knew, they wanted to protect me. But in reality, I felt like, that could have caused some damage down the road, especially when I attended college. I ended up in situations that, being a follower and not really a leader in my life because of me being so sheltered. And so, when I attended college, things changed a little bit.
When you were speaking about that, I remember something, and it's just me being a mom at young age, and I have my daughter when I was young, and I think I raised her that way.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to protect her from everything.
Yeah. For me, I have to say with my children, it was a bit different.
Well, my son is, but
Yeah.
my oldest, I think I raised her in such a shell that she still resigned there sometime. No, my son is not like that. He'll spit fire and save matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Well, I'm sure she turned out really.
No, she's a wonderful child.
Yeah.
She's well balanced
Yeah.
and do very well. I never have any issues with her at
That's
all.
good.
I always say if my youngest turned out like her, then I'd be just a blessed mother because I'm privileged to have her.
Yeah.
She's everything that you want in a daughter.
Absolutely.
It's just that she resigned. Like sometime I'd want her to talk a little bit more.
Yeah.
And she would just, yeah.
Yeah, well, I have to say my mother, even though I resigned in some of the things I wanted to do and participate in, even like simple things as sleepovers or, no, or having friends over, no, they were very, very protective. But I have to say, growing up, when I had those moments when I felt like I was not good enough or I had some doubts about myself, one thing my mother, she always had me to know my confidence and to hold my head up high and not to be afraid of, being bold and confident. So I have to say, even though in other ways I was not able to express myself, she made sure that I had confidence and held my head high.
Sometimes it's good and it's bad, but to shelter a child, but it's good too, because now I'm sure you'll appreciate if it was now she's saying you can't have sleepover, you'll appreciate. Because even now I won't let my son sleep over at no friend's house. I'm not doing that.
Right.
Or no friends are sleeping over at my house. I'm not doing that either.
Right.
The time he have a sleepover is when he go to his cousin. But I'm, because it's scary.
It is. Yeah, this is a different day and time. I am so grateful for my parents being so sheltering and my brothers for so many reasons. Looking back, I am.
So today we want to dive into the beautiful ministry you have. As a woman who have a woman ministry, I know how hard it is, but how gratifying it is to help people to get to their next level. So I want to talk to you about that. I want to talk to you about what drive you there, what make you want to do a woman ministry. What was the driving force behind that?
Okay, so I was a stay-at-home mom for 8 years. My husband, hard worker. He worked very hard. Both of us came from a background where things that we just didn't know and our parents just didn't know maybe. That could have maybe helped us a little bit on our journey of finding each other and loving each other in God's way. So as a stay-at-home mom, I suffered in silence a lot. Again, really didn't have a voice, didn't have a say that much. It was just a lot of things that I believe not only me as a stay-at-home mom, but a lot of stay-at-home moms deal with.
Even working moms.
Working moms as well, exactly. So being a stay-at-home mom for 8 years, it was rough. My husband worked a lot of hours, and I became very bitter, very angry, upset with life, of the way things were going. We argued a lot. It was not good, not for our relationship and also for our children. And I remember one day I cried out to God because I didn't know if I should leave. I even actually left him, and God said, "Go back." And I got my stuff and came back to Connecticut. But I was so angry and bitter. I was so upset with him, and I remember that nothing was going to change him. And one day I was crying. I said, God, I cannot take this no more. I cried and cried and cried, because we argued all the time about his work schedule.
Yeah.
And I was, he would come home on break, and I did not want him to leave. I said, no, you're not going to leave. And you're going to spend time with us and the kids. And it was times where I would leave the house. I would leave him there and the kids, and you figure
Just
it
say
out.
stay.
Yeah. I was so angry.
Yeah.
And there was other times where I would take the kids and drop them off at his job and say, "You're going to help me."
So you feel like you're being a single mother alone, raising the children.
Exactly. I'm going to get revenge, and you're going to help me. It was this whole mess, and I got so tired of it. And I cried to God. I said, "God, please help me. I cannot take this no more. Help me, God. I'm tired of feeling the way I am feeling." And I remember crying till I could not cry anymore. And in that moment, it's like the light bulb just went off. God just gave me the blueprint for my life. And he had me to, as a stay-at-home mom, to go back and get my degree, because when I was in college, I ended up getting pregnant and getting kicked out of college because I was not allowed to stay on campus. And so when I had the baby, and my mom and dad was very supportive, I actually went back to school to get my degree, but it just didn't work. I was not focused at all with the baby. I wanted my baby with me. I ended up moving the baby to campus at the University of North Carolina with me, but I just couldn't focus. And so I ended up going to cosmetology school, right? And so I didn't get to finish college. I came out of college, and then I ended up going to cosmetology school and finishing cosmetology school. So as a stay-at-home mom, God said, I want you to go back to school and get your degree. And I went back to the University of Bridgeport and got a degree in psychology as a stay-at-home mom. And then he said, what I want you to do is go and perfect your skills as a cosmetologist. So when your baby start kindergarten, I want you to open your own business. And so that's what happened. I just used that time. Instead of crying, instead of being bitter, instead of being angry, I just listened to the Lord. I digged into his word, going to church, studying his word, getting around believers, people who could help me on this journey of showing me, God's way. And so I did all those things, and going back to school and getting my degree, and then also just perfecting my skills by going to beauty shows and in New York City to events and different things like that. And when I decided to open the business, when my daughter started kindergarten, I didn't even know where to start. But the word that God kept showing me was serve. I'm like, Lord, what does that mean? Serve, what does it mean? I didn't know what it meant until I opened the doors of my salon. I opened the beauty salon when my daughter started kindergarten. And when I was doing the hair, it was so many clients coming in there, professionals, but they had so many problems. They were going through so many things that I dealt with. But one thing God gave me was resiliency. And he gave me his word, and he gave me his love, right? And so when I was listening to those clients and what they were going through, and I was reminded of what I was going through, I said, there's more for me to do. There is more for me to do. And I spoke to my pastor, and I said, you know what? I'm going to my salon every day. I'm doing hair every day. I'm helping these clients, but I feel like there's more that God wants me to do. And that's when he showed me, my pastor, about how to create a nonprofit. And when he told me, I said, well, what is a nonprofit? He said, well, it's about helping people. It's about serving people. And I remember God gave me that word, serve. And it all made sense in that moment. And after he showed me how to file the paperwork, I did just that. So I was inspired by my clients By me opening those doors and being obedient and having the heart to serve. I even designed my salon with that mindset of serving the Bridgeport community, having it to be a place where people can come and get healing and to feel love and supported. But when my pastor told me about creating a nonprofit and how every day I would go in and I didn't feel like I was doing enough, I felt like there was more for me to do. That's what inspired me, my clients, is to come away from the chair and create this organization, Empowering Through Beauty. At the time, I called it Beauties of Charity. But then God was like, no, 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 no. Think about it a little bit more. And it was so amazing. And the reason why I knew I was on the right track with this is because when I was at the salon and I had the client and she was under the dryer getting her hair, letting her hair dry, and I was sitting down on the side filling out the paperwork for my nonprofit. And she looked over to me and she said, Tanisha, what are you working on? And I said, well, I'm trying to create a nonprofit. I want to help people. I want to serve the community, the Bridgeport community, because I know if there are women coming in here, professional women coming in, I'm sure there are more people out there that need this support and need my support. So I am going to do this for them. And one of the things I did, I reached out to the shelters. And the first thing the director said to me, you are God sent. You are God sent. We needed someone to come in and help these women feel beautiful, to help them look beautiful, to help them know who they are. They need haircuts, they need hair services. And I gave them that. We gave them that, me and my industry. So I was inspired by my clients to reach out because I knew if these was professional women who's going to work every day, working hard, but yet and still, they can't really embrace who God created them to be because they want to fight, they want to be angry, they want to battle other people and be angry, and they didn't know what to do with that anger.
Yeah.
And so God used me.
And you remember that you were there
Yes,
once.
I was there, and He used my testimony and my story to be able to bless them. And so reaching out to the community and providing these services to the shelter really blessed a lot of
So
people.
all of the people you serve now are ones that walk through, like former clients or so now? Or how are you finding these ladies that you serve currently?
Well, they are referred to our organization.
Okay.
They're caseworkers. They'll reach out to me and they'll say, hey, can you please serve our clients? And then they come in and they get their services.
And they're getting
these-
service to go and back into the workforce?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So they get free haircuts, makeovers, nail care, whatever they need, they get, right? So that they can go to work, so that they can have dignity. It's all about providing dignity.
Yeah.
You understand? So when they're in the workplace, if they're talking to someone like you or wherever they go, they don't have to hold their head down.
Yeah.
They can hold their head up. It was one client who wanted to go for a job interview and he was not looking his best. He said, I'm just going to apply for a dishwasher. I'm going to become it so I can stay in the back and don't have to be seen. And but because of our services, because like I said, we don't only serve women, we also serve men as well. Because of our services, now he is a waitress. He couldn't go and get maybe a corporate job, but at least now he doesn't just have to settle and be a dishwasher because of the way he looked, but he can also go and be a waiter and connect with people and serve people in a deeper way because of our beauty services. And so I'm so thankful for the ministry that God gave me, Empowering Through Beauty, because again, my life was not totally beautiful. There were so many things that I've been through, but God turned it around and He used it for His glory. And so, we get to help other people transform their lives.
And you just their hair, or you guys find clothes for them to dress, or no?
We not only do hair, but we also provide fashion and things like that as well. I have this beautiful friend. She does fashion, and her name is Carol, and she is, from day one, she always been a huge supporter of us. We host women conferences. We have different empowerment sessions with these clients that we serve. We do a lot. We take them to mansions. We lavish them with an experience that otherwise they would not have. Again, we take them out of the shelter to give them a beautiful experience, not only in the way they look, but in the spaces that we host them at. We believe that space is very crucial and it's good for the heart and the soul of a person. Space make a person feel good. So letting them know that they deserve this. They deserve to come to a mansion. They deserve to go to a spa. We create that for
Or
them.
they deserve the job and the position.
They deserve the position.
Because I've learned by working out there in the community too. You know, people would say, see a homeless person and said, why don't they go get a job?
Yeah.
And think it's easy as 1, 2, 3.
It's not easy.
Because if they don't have an address, first of all, they can't get a job.
Right.
And sometimes they can't use a shelter address.
Exactly.
It depends on which shelter they stay in. They can't use that address that they live there.
Exactly.
So it's hard.
It's very
And if they
hard.
don't feel or look their best,
Yeah.
they're not going to go sit down in front of anybody for an interview.
Well, look.
So it's very difficult. So what you're doing is very, very important.
Absolutely. And that's why these spaces, these opportunities to get a simple haircut and to look beautiful from the inside out makes a difference, because we don't want to just do the hair in the moment and then push them on that interview. We want to have other opportunities for them to develop themselves. So that's the personal development that we create for them when we bring them to the empowerment sessions, when we bring them into those conferences and those workshops to get them ready for that job interview, so that they're not showing up nervous, but they are feeling whole and complete. They feeling like they deserve that job and that position. It's a holistic approach that our organization, the ministry, that we have for the people we serve.
Hi, I'm Tamara Gordon, and we are inviting you to be a part of our growing community of strong, resilient women. Follow us on our YouTube and TikTok channel at Tea with My Sweet Gratitude, and don't forget to listen to us on all major audio platforms at Tea with My Sweet Gratitude. Subscribe, and you will never miss an episode of empowering story and healing wisdom. So join me with a cup of tea as we embark on this journey of gratitude, healing, and hope together. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing what you do.
Yeah, you're
It
welcome.
really makes sense that, because a lot of ladies need it.
Absolutely,
A lot
they
of
do.
ladies need it.
I needed it. I needed it as a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
You know, suffering
And
in
you didn't
silence.
have anybody to turn to.
I didn't have nobody to turn to. I didn't have nobody but my mother. My mother, I would have to say, I don't know what I would have done without her. And I do give my husband credit. I always tell him I would not be the woman I am today if it wasn't for you, because he helped me. Even though it was hard, you know, it was a struggle, it was a fight, still it made me a confident, a bold, unstoppable woman today, that I'm now able to help other women experience that and be that. Not allowing no man, no person to silence them.
Yeah.
Nobody. Like, you show up, speak
And
up.
be your best.
And be yourself and be your best. Be all that God created you to be. He customized us for his work.
For his work.
Yeah. But we need to help each other embrace that.
And embrace that.
And understand
And sometimes
that.
you just need a little nudge from someone to say, okay, you got this.
Yep.
Like for this podcast, for instance, I was not thinking that I know how to be a podcast host, because although I do great speeches, but I'm thinking what in front of a crowd was different from sitting in front of a mic.
Right.
And it really is too, to sit down with a camera in front of me, camera there, and camera everywhere. And I get tongue tied and I don't know, but people to encourage you, say, oh, you can do this.
Yeah.
You got
You can.
this.
You
And look
can.
at
And
me today.
You're doing a great job. And I, you know, you
Can you imagine season 1 is done?
It's done, and now you're in season 2. It's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I have to say, I understand what you mean. Me, as a 2-time TEDx speaker, I remember that was my first, when I was asked to speak, to be a TEDx speaker, that was my first speaking engagement. My first speaking engagement.
On the TEDx stage.
Yeah. But you know, I asked God I said, God, I want to be a TED speaker. I want to be and he gave it to me. I was so nervous, but I remember I said, God, you got this with me. I know you're going to help me through this. When I walked out on that stage, I was so nervous, but I just had a conversation with God. I said, Lord, I need your help right now, because you can't read from anything. You have to stand
and
there
speak.
and speak. And so I have to say, I understand what you mean, but with God in our
He
lives,
is intentional.
oh, very intentional.
He's very intentional
Very
in what he's doing in
intentional.
our lives.
Yeah, he is. He
Because like
is.
I remember a time when I was going to speak, and I was going through the worst time ever.
Yeah.
Now I'm supposed to speak in front of a lot of ladies that pay their money for this conference, and I was the keynote. And at the night before, I just have the worst time ever.
Really. Oh,
A man that I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with, up and leave.
oh
And
my,
I'm supposed to be there talking about love and marriage.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What a joke.
What
I
a
remember
joke.
that Saturday as if it was yesterday. I went up there and I just wanted to cry.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the tears keep wanting to fall, and I try to hold it back. And I said, listen, I can't talk about love and marriage right now because I don't feel any kind of love.
Yeah.
And a matter of fact, I feel like God has left me because I don't understand. And I'm speaking. And when I was done, I think it was the best speech ever.
I bet. I bet.
Ever. Because
I
I don't
bet.
know what God was doing at that time, but he was using me to bless every single ladies in there.
I believe
Because
it.
90% of that crowd was coming for me for something because they were going through something. But they get more than they came for because I tell them what I was feeling
That's right.
as I was feeling it.
That's right. That's amazing.
And that's the time I decided, ministry must get better from here for me.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to just serve when I'm feeling good. I'm going to serve through all of it.
Yeah.
So I like these ministry when they burst from such ugly places and
Yeah.
things that could really kill us.
Yeah. That's so good that you were able to share. And that's what God wants us to do. He wants us to open up, even in those low moments.
And it was low.
It was low.
Just imagine.
And you didn't stop, though.
I
You
didn't
showed
stop.
up.
I showed up.
You
And
showed
then
up.
that sort of prompted me because I used to have my own service online. And people would come in to listen to me preach and to talk or teach the Word of God.
Right.
And the morning after that, I went to my church to deliver a sermon online, and that's the last day I did it too, because I was feeling broken, and I couldn't serve in that capacity.
Yeah.
And I tell them I have to step down.
Yeah.
And I remember a lot of people crying, calling me, you can't stop. But I could not. I was wounded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like my heart was breaking.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm going to take a break from that, and I couldn't serve that way. But God allowed me to speak what I was feeling.
Yeah.
So that's why, as I'm feeling something, that's how I heal.
Yeah.
That's how I'm healing, I should say,
Yeah.
from everything that I've gone through.
Yeah.
I'm just learning to deal with it day by day. So
That's
I
good.
appreciate story like yours that you're going through something, you decide, all right,
Absolutely.
I'm not going to let my husband busyness
No.
and this American dream stop me from living.
No.
Because the American dream is of that now. Husband is passing the wife coming in from work,
Yeah.
and they're not seeing each other in their house, and it causing a lot of broken marriages.
Yeah.
Because one's working too hard and one,
It's hard, and I'm so happy to say that my husband and I, like today, we're just in a great space, like in a wonderful place, because we allow God to show up in our marriage. And for me, I stopped trying to change him and started focusing on what he wants for my life. So my husband and I, we're in a great place today, because we allowed God to show up in our lives. We allowed him to rule our marriage. And for me, I stopped trying to change him, and I focused on what he has for my life. And I'm so grateful for that. And because of that, our marriage is much better. Is he still working long hours? Absolutely. He's working long hours. And
you too.
And I am too.
Yeah.
I am too. And we just hold space for each
Yeah.
other and what he put us on this earth to do. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for where we are today and how I am being a blessing to so many, and he get to see that. He get to witness my testimony. He get to witness the wife he get to witness who I was then and who
who
I
you are
am
now.
now. And so I'm grateful for that
And
and
you're
what
really
God is
doing a lot
doing.
of things, and I'm so proud of you. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
really am excited for you and
Yeah,
how
thank
God
you.
is really using you to be a
Yeah.
blessing to all the ladies.
Yeah. And I have to say, you say you showed up when you spoke, even though you didn't, you were so broken. My second TEDx talk, my grandmother was sick, like getting ready to pass away. And I was sick. I had like the flu. I did not want to do it. And I pushed through. And for me, I feel like that was the worst speech, I've ever done. And I've spoken at a lot of places, but that one, I really don't even share that TED talk because I could not even deliver it really. But I was standing there so like, so confused and trying to push through, and you could tell as well. But I'm so thankful for you sharing that, how you expressed your broken place on that stage and how so many people were transformed. And it was one of your
I
best,
remember it,
one of your
though.
best.
It really was.
Yeah.
Even as I finished the speech and the ladies were crying, I mean, every single person in that room,
Yeah.
they're on their feet clapping, crying.
Wow.
It was just something to watch from on the stage. It was just beautiful.
Yeah.
But in my head, I was dying.
I know.
I wanted to get out of that building so fast.
Fast.
And after I make some connection with some of them, give a hug,
Yeah.
where can we find you, and this and that.
Yeah.
I get in the car,
Yeah.
and I cry like a baby.
Really.
I will never forget it.
Wow.
It was one of the things that transformed me. I said, okay, I can do it.
Yeah.
And I keep telling God, if you give me the courage to go through something, then I'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if it's embarrassing, even if it's dark, I'll do it.
You do it.
Because if it's something that happened to me and it could help someone.
Yeah.
So I learned not to hide those parts of me.
Yeah.
Every flaws, every imperfection. Because I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
No,
perfect.
right. Right.
And it's okay not to be okay.
It's okay not to be okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to be okay all the time.
Right.
You're gonna be broken. There's gonna
Right.
be time when you're in the peaks, and there's time when you're down in the valley. And you must like those valley moments too. You should give thanks in the circumstances, not for them. Just give thanks while you're
Give
going
thanks.
through it.
Yeah.
And no matter what it is, you
Yeah.
just give thanks through it. And it'll feel better.
It does. It does.
don't always seem like it, but it'll feel better.
It would feel so much better. And I think in the world today, that's the problem. We're not sharing our healing process and being open about what we're going through.
All right. It's true. So I did an episode
Yeah.
with Grandma Nancy, and somebody pointed out to me, "You look so tired." It's because I was. I'm a mother.
Yeah.
I go to soccer 3 times a week
Yeah.
and 2 times on the weekends.
Exactly.
I do those things, and in that I have things to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
A cosmetic company I'm doing. So yes, someday I
Exactly.
don't have luxury to sleep as much as I would like to. And I
Exactly.
don't like to put on makeup every single time on my face.
Same
so if
here,
I'm
yeah.
tired, I don't care how I
Right.
look. I show up.
Right.
Mind your own business. You see, people like to put on all the things that they're doing so good on the outside.
And people are hurting. People
And
are
they're-
dying. People are suffering because all the
Because they're putting on too much.
All the
I don't
filters.
I don't have to put on no filter
No.
for nobody.
No.
The one person I should hide from, I can't hide from
Exactly.
him. I don't care about what nobody think about me.
Amen.
Think what they think.
Amen. Amen.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
So if I'm looking ugly, it's fine.
it's
If I'm
fine.
looking, it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
We don't have to
Wow.
hide. We should be open and talk about these things. This is nice conversation for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
We're shifting and it's fine.
Yeah.
We don't have to stay on no script. We don't have to do anything like that. It's okay to be just beautiful in the moment.
Exactly.
And when I get off, you could go cry after we're done.
Exactly. Exactly. This is what it's about.
Yeah.
The moment.
Yeah.
And being in that. And
And
being
if
in
we
the
want to
flow.
cry right now, we do it
We-
too.
we
We
can
don't
do
have
that
to
too.
pretend for nobody.
Exactly. No pretending.
No pretending.
It's over.
I
Those days
live
are
my
over.
life like that. You take it as you
Right.
want. I don't care about how they view me.
Exactly.
It's because I have to live with myself.
And that's what you call empowering through beauty.
It's true.
It's so empowering and it's
You
so
have
beautiful.
to.
Yeah.
You have to love who you are,
Yeah.
no matter what it looks like
Exactly. To others.
to others.
To others.
Because maybe that moment they're seeing something so imperfect.
Right.
And what you're looking at,
Yeah.
it's so beautiful.
It is. It is.
But
It
from
is.
the outside looking in, they're seeing something totally different.
Yeah.
And from the inside looking out,
Yeah.
it's something different.
Exactly.
So we can't care too much about what people think.
Not at all.
So keep doing what you're doing and
Yeah.
empower the lady through beauty.
Absolutely. And every day we wake up, it's an opportunity to do that, you know? And we have to embrace it and live intentional. Be intentional, be present to everything that God give us. Even this moment we're having now, being so present and being so thankful. Whoever's watching, you're watching this, being present, being intentional, being grateful.
And being beautiful.
And be beautiful.
Wherever you are.
That is beauty. When you're present, when you're intentional, when you're authentic, when you don't care what other people think.
Yeah, because there's stuff going on in our life, but we're
Yes.
still being present.
We're still
and
being
we're giving
present.
God thanks in the circumstances.
Yes, exactly.
And we're okay with
And
that.
we're okay with that. It's
okay
so
with that.
freeing.
Yeah.
It's so freeing. It's lovely. It's love.
You know,
You know?
I think like
Yeah.
people have different seasons and what they want to talk about on their space. And I think I just want to bring people who have something to share. I don't care about no team or nothing like that. I just want some real life transitions that taking place in people's life and the journey it takes to get there. Because if I follow what everybody is doing, and people say, "Oh, you should figure out that you should." No, I don't care.
No.
I don't want to be perfect.
No,
God will lead me wherever He want me to go.
He will.
And I believe that.
He
If
will.
He want me to stop today, He will allow me to stop.
That's true. That's so true.
Because to be honest with you, a podcast, if somebody tell me, I wouldn't want to do a podcast. I don't have anything to talk about, I would say, on a podcast.
You do.
But I would say that.
Oh, yeah.
But God, He gifted it to me. And
He
it's a
did.
gift.
Yeah.
It's His purpose from my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if He planned it, I'm going to try to walk through it as best as I can.
Yeah. And that's a lovely place to be because you're doing it for Him.
Yeah.
You're doing it for God.
Yeah.
And then
And the people that it's going to touch.
exactly, you're doing it for God, and then it's going to automatically touch the people's lives because it's for Him first.
Yeah.
And like you say, for the people that need it.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're here for. We're not here for
And
just ourselves. But
Yeah,
for
and
others.
you know, it's true.
Yeah.
If we think about, if we remove ourselves from some of these things that go on in our head,
Yeah.
we'll see how everything just worked out beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Because sometimes people will see me and I'm just laughing and they don't even know what's going on in life with me. But I'm laughing and I'm celebrating, and I'm like that with myself.
Yeah.
Before you walk into the studio, I have a 15 minutes. I don't even know what I was laughing for. I would just start laughing.
Yeah. That's lovely. Wow.
I was just laughing.
Just
I said,
releasing.
You know what I'm saying? God, maybe I'm crazy for real.
No,
Because
you're
I'm just
not.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Because
no.
I was just laughing.
No.
For no reason, because I'm truly
It's the
happy.
joy. It's the joy. And that's one of the fruit of the Spirit, I believe, is joy. Mm-hmm. So
It
you
is.
have the joy.
I do. Even in the storm.
Even in the storm. Even in the storm.
Even in the storm. I feel like I'm at peace.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
people are worrying about what's going me. I don't have a cares in the world.
Same. Same here.
I just think my family circle is not broken, and I'm fine with that.
That's true.
My kids are not sick, and they're in their right mind.
That's true.
And they're good. My mother's alive, and
Yeah.
she's doing well.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
This episode of Tea with My Sweet Gratitude is sponsored by My Sweet Gratitude Cosmetics, your go-to for affordable luxury that celebrates your healing journey. With quality handmade products made with rich, creamy, moisturizing ingredients and a special customized blend of herbs that will leave you looking, smelling, and feeling absolutely beautiful. As a listener of Tea with My Sweet Gratitude podcast, you could enjoy a 10% discount by using code T at checkout. Visit our website at mysweetgratitude.com. Thank you for supporting Tea with My Sweet Gratitude. We will see you soon. I was talking to one of my guys that used to work with me about a diary that I want to launch, and it's about that. It's the days when I feel something,
Yeah.
whatever it is. I'm going to talk about it, and the reason is that it's because I have a lot to say that I don't, sometimes to wait for a podcast or 3 mics set up. It's a lot. So instead, I have just talk about what I'm feeling.
That's
and I
good.
feel like I'm going to do that more so
That's good.
I could get out more because there's so much to give. Because I'm truly, truly blessed, I believe.
You are.
Just richly blessed. And even though everything is not lined up the way I want, God has been blessing me tremendously.
Yeah.
With my ladies around, the ones that He sent for me to bless. I'm honored to have each and every one of them.
Yeah.
Each and every
That's
one of them.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. See, you're being so present. You just named all of that. You just said all of that.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
You inspired me because I wasn't even thinking about talking about it. Here we're here interviewing you and I'm interviewing myself.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Well, that's what it's about. Just having a conversation and sharing each other and expressing our beauty.
And that's what
and
it
what
is.
that looks like in our lives every day, the ups and the downs. And so it's a great place to be, and that's what we're here for.
I'm truly, truly honored
Thank
to
you.
sit across from you and to just know what you're doing for these ladies and gentlemen and children and how you're reaching them. And it's just amazing.
Thank you.
And, because sometimes we turn blind eyes when we're going through our own problems and we get selfish, but you push through.
Oh, yeah.
Through all of that, all of the flaws.
Oh, yeah. All of it.
Every hurt, every anger.
Yeah. I pushed through.
Yeah.
I sure did.
You did.
And I'm grateful. And that's why today, we cannot let anything stop us.
No,
we know what we've been through. We know what we overcame.
But because if you just sit there, just think about it. If you sit through all of that that happened to you,
it's not a good thing. And some of the work that I do,
it would be a waste because
it's a
people
waste.
would get to inherit your blessings.
That's true. It's true. And some of the work that we do today is helping people look back to know where they come from so that they can embrace, where they're going. And I have returned back home to North Carolina to do some work on preserving our history.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah. And I think about how it was so much that I did not know. And like you just said, that sometimes people don't want you to know about your greatness. I did not know all the work and all the lives that my great-grandfather changed over the years. I didn't know that until I decided to go back home and learn about my history, which makes my life more enriched. It makes me more grateful and more thankful. And I think about how I had COVID and I was in the hospital for 2 weeks and on oxygen. And when I think about how I am still here to know about that history, it makes me want to do so much more, because that could have died. That history could have just died, just like it did with so many others. And come to find out, so many people didn't even know about this history in our family. They didn't know all of those things until I decided to go back and learn about it and teach other people about learning about your history. So it's important that we know where we come from, know about the generation, our ancestors, all of that. We need to know all about
all of it, as
who
much
we
as we
are.
could.
Yeah. And so I'm grateful because, like you said, somebody else will just feed off of it. And we will not know where we come from, who we are, the great things that happen in our lives and our family, who came here before us. We need to take a look and understand who we are. Not only who God created us to be, but the family that God gave us. And so I am so thankful. God, He is so good that He put that in my heart. Go back and learn about your history and help other people learn about their history so that they can know the blessings that you have. And so it's so, we have to really embrace
We really
everything.
have to. Everything.
Yeah, everything.
That is why I
Yeah.
extract medicine from herbs here.
Yeah.
That's all of the herbs you see. It's because I'm embracing
Yeah.
who my grandma is, like the tease,
Yes, the
every
tease.
single
Yeah.
thing. What if I told you that your darkest trauma are the gateways to the deepest form of self-hate, but through it you can find healing? Would you believe me? I am Tamara Gordon, and I help women through their most severe challenges with the power of empathy and sweet gratitude. As a wrongful convicted woman, I survived prison only to find my greatest calling to date. After mentoring and ministering to hundreds of women behind bars, I realized that there are three critical things my dear sisters need to become whole: love, safety, and most of all, community. Join me and hundreds of other women on this challenge. I will send you one sample email each day with one action to take, and if you stick with me, I guarantee you your life will change. The Healing Heart Challenges is a safe place for women who are determined to reclaim their position at their homes and community. Join me today and let this transformation begin. Every single day, I want to use or implement something that my
Absolutely.
ancestor leave for us to do.
Yes.
And she was a real medicine woman. And I've always
Yes.
wondered, for me, why I was so eager to study herbs, and I never really quite understand it go way past Grandma Mary.
Yeah.
You know, but you have to study
You
those
have
things
to do
and
that.
tap
Yeah.
into those things, because if you do, then you truly know where you're going.
You know
And
where
who
you're
you
going
are.
and who you are. And that's what empowering through beauty we have now, have that portion of our mission now. We have added that to it.
That's beautiful.
Helping people understand their history.
Where they're coming
Where
from.
they come from, yes, and the family that God gave them. And what are some of the things that God did? What did he do through those ancestors to bless the family? So I'm grateful for just what God, the beauty and all of it, and how we get to just share that with others and help other people open up to it and understand who God created them to be.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I honor you. I honor you because you're just amazing.
Thank you.
And the fact that you're just doing so much, and I understand what you're pouring in. What you're pouring in for
you.
everybody else. And God is going to bless you tremendous, continue to bless you.
Thank you.
For everything that you're doing for each and every one of those person that you're serving that you didn't have to.
I do say that. I don't have to do any of
You
this.
don't have to do
My
any
husband
of
and
it.
I were empty nesters.
Yeah.
I could be on an island somewhere. All the things that I'm doing is totally something that God is telling me to do.
Yeah.
And he's leading me to do.
You're pleasing God.
I'm
and that's
pleasing
all we have to
God.
do.
Yeah.
As long as what we're doing
Yeah.
that lined up with God in our community, then it's something that we have to do.
We have to do it. We have
Yeah.
to
It's
do
serving you, your community.
it. Yeah. And it's easy.
Yeah.
You know it's from God when it's
You know
easy
it's from
for
God.
you to
When it
do.
line
Yeah.
up with God, it's serving your community and it's serving you.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
it line up. I've done a lot of different business. And I was just thinking about how I'm going to make money, how I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, and they were very profitable.
Yeah.
And I didn't think about putting God first. And I mean, I always believe in God,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but it never really quite served my community.
Okay.
But what you're doing, any business anyone is doing, if it don't line up with God and serve your community,
Yeah.
it's not something you should do because it's supposed to be like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. That's so true. And God is good. God is good. It's easy. It's something that it's like a piece of cake. And people ask me all the time, Tanisha, how do you do it? Well,
Even
it's
with
not,
my eyes closed, I could do it, girl.
Exactly. Because
God show you.
Right. And
Yeah.
God gave it to me. He gave this to me. That's how I do it.
Yeah.
And so many people want to copy or try to do the same thing.
Oh, let
or
them. I'll tell
let
people.
them.
I'll give you the exact remedy. What I'm doing.
Exactly.
I don't care.
Exactly.
Because how I look at it, if I'm doing something and you want to know how to do that thing, I'm giving you how I do it.
Exactly.
Because if God didn't give it to you and you just want to do it, then it's your business.
Yeah.
Go try and fail, but you can't say I didn't tell you
Yes.
how. Because my thing is to love others as I love myself.
Exactly.
And I'm going to give it to you if you need it.
Yeah, you don't have to copy or nothing. Ask.
Ask.
We will help you. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
God did not give it to us just for ourselves. You know?
I tell people a lot of different things I want to do, and they run away with it like it's their own thing. Do it.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. But
Do
when
it.
God gives you something
When
to
God
do,
gives you something, it's you that He
it's
gives.
you that He gives it to.
Not me.
Not me.
Because there's people only you can reach.
Right. Right.
Even if I talk to them, I couldn't do anything for them.
Right.
It's you that have to reach them.
Exactly.
Some of the ladies that I serve, you couldn't serve them.
Right. Right.
God sent them to me.
Exactly.
That's why I have to treat them with the respect.
Exactly. Exactly. And I would tell anybody, go for it. I was on another podcast and they asked me, what would you tell people? What would you want them to know? Do it. Do not stop. Do not hold back. If God give you something, do it. Don't look at somebody else and say, okay, I'm just going to do what they do. No, let it be from the Lord. You know, as far as trying to do what somebody else is doing, that's great. But make sure it's
from
something
God.
that God is telling you to do. Because trust and believe, trying to just copy and try to get somebody ideas, it doesn't work. It'll
that
take
way.
too much time.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Because it's not what the vision that He have for you.
Right. And I'm speaking from experience. It's a waste of time.
It is.
Because it's not coming from the Lord. It's not coming from your heart. It's something you're just trying to do.
Yeah.
So I'm speaking from experience. Let it come from the Lord. Pray about it and make sure it's in His plan. And it's going to work. Yeah. I've been doing this almost 15 years now. And it's something that I don't see myself stopping doing. Like, I can't even fathom it. Unless God says, Tanisha, okay, it's enough. Let it go. I will. But it's something that I just know that I'm called to do. Yeah. Empowering through beauty as a hairstylist, as a licensed hairstylist.
Be passionate about it.
I'm passionate about it, you know. And I thought it was hair and makeup. I thought it was just going to be that. Like when I opened that salon, I thought it was going to be all about money and everything like that. Until God said, no.
Working too much. I'm going to show him who's making more money.
Yeah. God said, no, Tanisha, I want you to serve. Take this ministry and serve. And so God, He will show us what to do. He, sometimes we think it's going to be our way, but no, He said it's going to be.
It's never our way.
It's never. It's for Him and His glory. And so we're here to serve.
I tell God, if you send me somewhere, I'll go.
Yes.
I will not disobey you again. And because I have.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
Same here.
There are things that go, no, God, I'm not doing that.
Same here, yeah.
Sometimes you just have to pick up some things and just put it aside and never look back.
That's right. That's right.
And you're not going to carry animosity for it. You're just going to just walk towards what God called you to do because that's what He said.
Amen.
And walk into your purposes.
That's right.
Because He have a lot of purposes for us.
He does.
We just need to walk into it. And if we don't
Shame
totally
on us.
surrender, He's not going to do it.
He's not going to do it.
And I've learned.
Yeah.
And one of the things I've learned recently, it's not recent, but I've been more and more, is stop fighting your battles. Just stop fighting.
Yeah.
Because when you stop fighting it faster, sooner, better, God will work on it faster for you.
He will. He will.
The longer you hold on to that thing, the longer it takes
to
work out.
Yeah. Let it go. Let God just have
Take it. Whatever you want, take it.
Yes. Yes. Because He's God. We're not. We're not. It's not our burden to carry.
I tell God, if you tell me to walk around with just one dress, don't tell me to do it, God. Please don't. But if that's what it's desire for me to do, I'll walk away from whatever it is that I need to walk away from to walk into the great unknown.
Yes.
Because I know it's going to be greater and bigger.
Yeah.
The silker is going to be more silky.
Yeah,
I don't think it can, but
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It'll be exactly what He wants us to walk into that season.
And it's like being in awe of what He has. When He does it, it's for me, I can't wait to see what comes out. I can't see what happens when I'm waiting on God, when I'm
do the
looking
thing,
for
like,
Him to do it. I'm so in awe, like, wow, God, like, really? Like, He always surprises me, and I love it. It's like just sitting there waiting. It's in the waiting, it's in the surrendering that He shows up
Matter
in
of fact,
ways.
that word that you just said, that's why I was laughing. I write that word on a piece of paper,
Really?
surrender.
Yeah.
And that's why I was laughing. And I said, why am I laughing that I write this word? I was laughing out of control because I
Really?
write surrender.
Surrender.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I wrote.
that's it. That's it. In Fairfield, I used to host surrender prayer meetings all the time in Fairfield County. And it was so amazing. Just that word surrender.
Yeah.
It's something special, it's something so soothing about it.
It is.
But we have to be willing to do it.
It's the look we have now. We surrender.
Surrender. Yep. We're
I
surrendered.
surrender to the mic.
Yep. I surrender every day.
Yeah.
Lord, have your way.
Thank God. Thank God you surrender.
Yes.
And I thank God that you're here with me today.
you.
And I thank you for the beautiful work that you're doing. I honor you because you're doing great. And I
Thank
want to
you.
continue to do it. Just continue to do what you're doing and continue to help the people that you're helping. Because if you change one life, it's something worth leaving behind.
Yeah.
And every life is important because if He created them,
Yeah.
it's important to Him for us to help as much as we can. So thank you for the work that you're doing. And do not go unnoticed.
Thank you.
I see you.
I know. Thank you.
I see
Thank you.
And thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Thank you for sharing this beautiful space with me.
Thank you. It's gorgeous. I love it. Thank you.
I must invite you for a tea party soon, so look out for my invitation. Don't travel too far these days.
I won't. I know I travel a lot. But
Oh my God, you can't even catch up with.
But it's all
Yeah,
good.
but it's all good. Yeah.
Empowering through beauty.
Yeah.
Traveling.
I'm happy though. You should continue to do it.
Yeah.
I wanted to take you wide and further
Yeah. Thank you.
every single day
Thank you.
because you deserve to do what you're doing.
Oh, yes.
Nobody could do it like you're doing it.
Thank you. That's true.
Empowering through beauty.
Thank you.
I'm sitting in front of beauty.
Thank you. And I am too.
Thank you.
Sister to sister.
Sister to sister.
Yes.
So I thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
I think we've said it all. I'm going to ask you to tell the people where to find you and how can they support you.
Yes, so you can support us at www.etbeauty.org. And you could go there, you could sign up and make a donation and support all the work that we do. And if nothing else, keep us in your prayers. We would really appreciate that. Prayer go a long way. Thank you.
Yes, we need your support and your help with our ministry that we're doing.
Yes.
And don't forget to support my own prison ministry by purchasing a body butter from mysweetgratitude.com, your affordable luxury product. So please go check us out and don't forget to make a purchase. And don't forget to support my podcast as well. It also sponsors the podcast, so help me to get to the next season and help me to do everything that God has put in my way to do for my ministry as well. And thank you so much. And that is it for today's episode of Tea with My Sweet Gratitude. And if this conversation finds you with peace, please subscribe and don't forget to share. And share the link with your family, your friend. And even if the person is not your friend, don't forget to share. That's it for Tea with My Sweet Gratitude today. Thank you for watching. I hope this conversation brings you a sense of peace and hope. And if you find this episode helpful, please subscribe to this podcast and leave a review. Your feedback helps us reach more women in need of healing. And remember to follow us on social media at Tea with My Sweet Gratitude for update and community support.